Yes, yes, yes. It feels good, huh? Yes, it does. I need to go to my truck. Perfect. These are hella good. Lime and salt. Is that my AC unit? No, it's not. Oh shit! I almost. I almost. You guys, I almost slipped. I almost slipped. Holy shit! Oh, oh my god! Thank God! Thank God nobody was on. They'll have to rewind the video. That would have been bad. Oh my god, that would have been so fucking bad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hold on, you're gonna look it up here real quick for a minute. You're gonna look up here for a minute. Are you watching it? Oh my god. Well, I almost slipped and fell on live, like literally slipped and fell. I hit this mud patch. Yo, what's up, Lauren? All right, I got Lauren came in too late. Lauren came in too late. I almost freaking slipped and fell live on stream, dude. I was walking and I hit this like mud patch, and I literally almost like whoop right back. Did you watch it? Fanny's over there laughing at me. Just missed the slip. Yo, Lauren, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Yeah, I almost slipped and fell, dude. Literally, oh my goodness, that would have been so... You know, it wouldn't have been embarrassing. It wouldn't have been embarrassing. It would have been funny, though. Well, actually, I probably would have been pissed off because I probably would have got mud on my hat. I would have been really, really mad. Oh, what's up, Lauren? We're just chilling today. It's Friday. It's Friday. I'm drinking, as you guys know, like I do. It's an NA, non-alcoholic. Lime and salt. Light lime and salt. Tastes good. Tastes good. Lime and salt. Refreshing. I always like to put them in the freezer, get them ice cold, and then. Is it funny? I can't rewind. I can't rewind. Oh my goodness. Rewind it, so funny. Okay, so yeah. So I guess if you guys want to watch me almost slip and fall, just go to the beginning of the video, and about 10 seconds in, I almost slip and fall. Wow. And she's gonna show me right now. Because I can't rewind on here. Or I can't go backwards. I can't go backwards. So she's gonna show me right now. Okay, hold on. See. Go for it. Is that my AC unit? No, it's not. I can't believe that Fanny found it amusing.
I've watched it like 6 times.
She's watched it like 6 times. Oh my goodness. I did almost do that. That would have hurt. But anyways, what's up, you guys? What are you guys doing? What are you guys up to? Yeah, she did find it funny. She did find it funny. I do got Jenny chat on, so I switched my chat over. So we're just chilling. It's Friday. Woke up today. We slept in a little bit. Woke up, went into town, picked up some meds, some prescriptions, and then picked up Flipper's eyeglasses because it broke the other day. And so we had to go pick those up. Thank God we have good insurance for our vision, because the kids, we don't have to pay for their glasses when they break them. So Fanny got her new glasses. Fanny has bifocals now. Bifocals? With an F. I don't know why I always say bifocals, but bifocals, it just sounds weird. But she just picked hers up, and so she's getting used to those. And I put them on to try to see how it is, and it's kind of interesting when you can look up and down and you can see. I mean, look at guys, look at. I'm 39. Okay, Fanny's like 43. 43. Is that right? 39, 40, yeah, 43. And we're talking about being old in glasses now. I guess it's a thing. Okay, let me put this on mute or silent. Okay, so you don't hear that vibration. Mix by Chase. Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on, brother? How you doing? How you doing, Mix? Mix by Chase. I like that. Where you from? And anybody else who's watching, throw some comments in the chat, man. Let's go. I respond to all comments. I respond to all comments, guys. No comments are left behind. Let me know where you're from, what you're doing. What's going on? It's Friday. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're having an adult beverage, an NA to be exact, and it's delicious. You might have them on now the way you're walking. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. But we got a good breeze. Mix by Chase, welcome. Yeah, what's up, Mix? What's going on? I like that name, Mix by Chase. Mix by Chase. Mix by Chase. Sounds like you could be a bartender. Mix by Chase. I like that. So our AC unit comes in tomorrow. I'm super stoked about that. We haven't had an AC unit in about 3 weeks, guys. 3 freaking weeks. And we're hitting this, we hit this super hot spell all the way through. We're just now cooling down. It was super windy yesterday, so all those organ fires, all those fires from across the country, everywhere, it cleared the skies. Look at the skies. Look at the sky. Beautiful. Obviously, beautiful view, because I don't see anything. I see the mountains, and I see a train that runs along here, and that's a beautiful view. And anyways, so we got killer breeze going on. Nice weather. Oh, it's so nice. I'm loving it, because we were dying. It wasn't fun. Seems longer than that, doesn't it? Longer than what? Longer than what, Lauren? Longer than what? Break it down for me, brother. Break it down for me. But yeah, man, you know, anybody who's watching who hasn't commented yet, like I said, drop a comment down. Drop a comment down. Let us know where you're from. What's going on? We're going to talk a little bit about the uncertainty within the uncertainty and the fear and the doubt and the doom and the gloom of everybody within the space right now, within Bitcoin, within altcoins, within crypto, within the state of the world, really. I mean, the state of the economy. You know, just control the controllable. That your AC has been out. Yeah, I know, dude. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's been crazy. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm so excited for that thing to come in. We spent a pretty good penny on it. This is a good one. The next step up would have been like a commercial model, which would have been something you put like in a shop, which I think would have drew too much power. So we got the highest end model for like kind of like a home, and it wasn't cheap. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if we ever decide not to use it or whatever, you know, we can plug and play. But you know, it's like everybody's so dim and gloom. I've had people message me, say things like, or I've seen people messaging as well that say, oh, it doesn't feel like Bitcoin just feels different. Everybody's just talking about negativity and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, who gives a shit? Like, who cares? I don't care. I don't care that the price is at 62,000, 60,000, 61, 65, 67, 67. Ooh, I don't care. Who cares? Who cares? You know, we all seem to forget the whole thing of stay humble and stack sats. Just accumulate. Park your money and live your life. Who cares? Like, seriously, I'm like when I say that, I really mean it. Like, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? So the thing is just keep on buying. Just keep on buying and just keep on buying. And right now is the best time to really ignore, as I'm sitting here talking about it. You know, it's kind of ironic, but now is the time to ignore that stuff. The bear market is the time to build. This moment in time, with the way things are, is the time. Been over a month. Yeah, it has been over a month. I do have a guy brain. Guy brain's kind of cool though, because you know, you just go with the flow. This is what it is. That's why men and women work well. That's why men and women work out well. It's perfect that way. Hello, is this the right place to not care? Yeah, it is. It is. It's really it's not caring in the sense of not caring about, like, in general. It's not caring about. Yeah, yeah. It's not caring in the sense that, you know, it's not caring in the sense of the doom and gloom, right? And just the negativity within the space. First you have the cold card, and then you have the treasure, or whatever the hell. I don't even remember which one it was. You know what I mean? And then you got all these issues within the space that everybody's just like freaking out about. And it's like, now's the time more than ever for you to stop relying on seed generators within these devices and within these companies, and to start building and creating your seed from scratch. Take time out of your day and don't just rely on these companies, seed generators, or the R, whatever the hell they call them. There's some abbreviation that I really don't care about. You need to generate your own seeds. You need to build this yourself. You know, the randomness, the dice rolls, the cards, the coin flips, right? All these things that we discuss and talk about. This is stuff we need to start doing ourselves. And we wouldn't have this issue. Yeah, we know it was a rude awakening. You guys all miss Backpacker slept on the live. So funny, yeah. Go back to the beginning, Scotty. You'll see in the first 10 seconds, I almost whoopsied. I almost fell flat on my butt. But yeah, it just, just stay focused, stay positive, pick up a hobby, do the things you love. Don't watch the people that are doom and gloom. Don't watch the people that are negative. Freaking look up something else. Look up positivity. Look up motivational videos. Look up things like that, or start a new hobby, or build your music collection, or pick up a side hustle. Not every day needs to be YouTube videos, right? Like on my channel, I talk a little bit about, or Bitcoin videos. I talk about a little bit of everything. Some stuff is totally off the wall and random. You get what I'm saying? Like, I talk about the most random things. But we've also lost the mentality of keeping that cypherpunk mindset, right? Where you build, right? Not all of us are engineers and know code and know how to do all this stuff, but it doesn't mean we don't have the tools to utilize and do these things in order to help improve our security and everything else. I got something in the works that I'm going to be doing with someone that I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to be bringing onto the to the live, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be very informative, and I think a lot of people can get something out of it. And he's a little busy at the moment. He's got some things going on. Totally fine. I'm more so on his schedule, which I'm totally good with. But he built something that's amazing. That's really, really good. That's wonderful. That's open sourced. And I think we can all benefit from it. And if anything, it's a tool that can be utilized by choice. Just because somebody does something or build something doesn't mean you have to use it. It doesn't mean you need to contribute to the project or anything like that. It's merely another option for us within the space to use, right? So I'm really excited about this one. He's got a lot of stuff in the works beyond the software that he's built, and yeah, I don't want to spill the beans too much on it, but it's gonna be good. I'm really excited about it. I said in your signal chat that the fact that Bitcoin is below 60,000 on all attacks and the negativity, the fact that we're still here says something about us keeping stacking moving forward. Yeah, that's right. You did say that. You did say that, Lauren. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like, it's also interesting too, because we're in these communities, and as Dion, HKL. Hey, what's going on, Dion? How are you? Scotty, hello. Dion, what's going on, man? I like him. Dion, is that a cat or a dog? That looks like a cat, Dion. I'm a cat guy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a cat guy. I like dogs too. I like dogs too. But I'm a cat guy. I like cats. I like cats. They come, they say hi, they acknowledge, and then they go do their own thing. Right? I like cats. What's going on? Hey, I'm okay. Where you from, Dion? Let us know where you're from. What are you into? What are you into? You're probably, you're probably scrolling through YouTube Shorts at the moment. Probably stumbled upon this, and you're probably like, what the hell is this guy talking about? All right? He's probably like, who's this guy talking about? I mean, you see right there, that's what we talk about. Talk a little bit about that. Talk about life. Okay? Talk about all kinds of stuff. But we're just talking about overall negativity in life. You know what I mean? Like, we just need to stay focused and just try to think positive. And think positive, man. Just been in deep thought lately about that stuff. And it's like, I've actually unsubscribed to a lot of things on my YouTube channel that I usually watch regularly. You know, I'm in Signal chats and some Signal channels, you know, and for the most part, you know, they're positive. You know, they're positive. You get some, but you get some sprinkled, not negativity, but sprinkled fear, sprinkled thoughts about other things. I'm okay. I'm in Indonesia. Wow, Indonesia. Wow, that's amazing. Indonesia. Wow, yeah. Me and my wife and a good friend of ours, we want to go down to Southeast Asia, and we were looking at Cambodia. We were looking at Vietnam, Myanmar, and the visas are not too hard to get, but they've shortened their lengths. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. No, thank you. Thank you for being here. And they've shortened the lengths for the visas. I think Cambodia and I think maybe Vietnam got pretty good length visas where we can go down there for a longer period of time. I think Thailand is what, 3 months, you know, and a lot of them are 3 months right now. So kind of like a snowbird thing where we would, you know, go there during our winter here and then come back, you know, or because I know they've cracked down a lot on going over the borders or to the different countries and then getting your stamp and then coming back into the country. I know they cracked down a lot on that. So yeah, Indonesia. Wow, that's amazing. So so how's it over there? What do you do? What do you do in Indonesia? What do you do in Indonesia? I'd like to know. I think that's interesting. I love having people that come on here. Where do you live? I live in the United States. In particular, I live in the state of Idaho within the United States. And it's beautiful here. I like it. I like it. Where I live is country, so kind of out away from the big city, but not too far away from the city. And we like it out here. We like it out here. I love it when I get people. Where do you live? Sleep. You're sleeping? Or you're going to sleep? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I like when I get people from other. There's a thing about the YouTube shorts, man, or the doing it in this format is that you get so much different engagement from other people. You're going to sleep. Okay, you're going to sleep. All right, man. Well, you know what you can do is subscribe to the channel, and when I go on, we can talk, hang out. We got a good group of people that are subscribers. So subscribe to the channel, and I go on Monday through Friday, and we can talk and hang out. You can tell your story. We're very open, and we're always willing to answer any questions that you might have. We talk a little bit about money. We talk a little bit about Bitcoin. Talk about life and family, stuff like that. So yeah, already subscribed. Right on. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That means a lot, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, and when I go on and I do my lives, when I sit down and I do my laptop and I do my lives, I can bring people on. If you ever want to jump on and you can just chat, you don't have to show your face. You can go on like a video, like an audio call. You can jump on. We can talk. Tell us about your life, everything. I will be back again later. All right, right on. Diane, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. But anyhow, and the altcoins, yeah, I'm just kind of over it. Like, I'm just so over it. It's just turned into too much toxicity. And so I'm not gonna lie, there's been times where I've questioned kind of like, sometimes even the live, sometimes you just kind of want to like, I think I want to take a break or something, and I think it's valid and fair, when you do this Monday through Friday, you know, um, there's times where it's not burnout, but it's like you almost like want to do a reset. So it's just hard to explain. I think it's normal, and I think everybody that does lives experiences this, but we always end up pushing through. The hardest part is clicking, go live or record, and when you do it, then you kind of you get past that and you move beyond that. You just move beyond it. We have a friend who good mother. She works at a gas station. Obviously I'm not going to give any details, but she just found out, I think, that she has cancer, and it's really unfortunate and sad because she's struggling with, she hasn't told her work. She hasn't. Hey Lauren, I appreciate you doing that, brother. Appreciate that, doing that in the signal. She hasn't told her work. Probably hasn't told a lot of her family members, and she's waiting for a biopsy to come back. And we're pretty sure that she has cancer, and then obviously we'll figure out what stage she is in. But her whole life's turned upside down, and she kind of went MIA for a while, and so we wondered about her, and then we finally ran into her, and so she told us the whole story, and I just really feel for her. And this is just me. I'm just talking out loud, guys. I'm just talking out loud. We just talked to her about a couple hours ago. She's a good personality, cares about her kids. Just a good mom. She's actually cares. She's there. She's actually being a mother, being a parent. And I think about what she's going through, and it's just really hard because I remember that first time where I was at when Fanny got cancer. Oh, was saying yes is about hitting the record button. Yeah, exactly. It is, Lauren. It is. It 100% is. 100% is. And so when you go through these and you have family members who have cancer or are sick, or friends who are sick, sometimes it's hard because if you've been through it, you understand. Sometimes you feel helpless, and then sometimes you feel like we always wish we can help financially, right? That's always a big one. And but there's other ways we can help. And I think, what we're going to do is, we have a friend who's going into back surgery. She's an older lady. She's a sweetheart. You can stop by, make meals. You can make food. That's always universal. You can take the kids off their hands. Heaven forbid, I hope good news comes back, but when she's going through active chemo, she's going to be tired. She's not going to have energy. And so it's like, simple things like, let us take your kids for the day so she can rest, or let us, maybe, hey, let us drop the kids off at school, or let us pick up the kids from school, or, things like that. These are just the little things that we can do, to help out. Financially, yeah, it's just, that's hard for most people to do. It's not like I come in and be like, hey, let me pay your hospital bill. It's like $1,000. It's like, not a lot of people can do that, but yeah, you just got to be there for the moral support. I hate that button, Lauren. You hate that button, Trent? Trent, are you working right now? Are you working right now, Trent? Are you chilling? What's going on? Hey, Trent, you do great at it. Yeah, he does. He does do great at it. He does do great at it. He'll be jumping back in the saddle soon. Trent has a lot of Red Bulls waiting for him. Trent's killing it on TikTok, by the way. Holy cow. He's been telling me, I'm not going to lie, he's been telling me, Backpacker, you need to get on TikTok. And I'm not going to lie, I've been slacking. Trent, can I do TikTok when I do a mobile on YouTube? Can I double that to TikTok? I don't know if I can do that. I'm not sure. I don't think I can do that. I've never seen an option on it that allows me to do a mobile stream on different platforms. I think if I do it from my desktop, I can do it. Yeah. And I am going to be working on some thumb mobile, probably with the help from Trent. I'll probably send him some images and then he can just like mix them up for me or something. Because when I try to do it, nothing comes out right. Maybe it's because I'm too cheap and I have the free version. I'm just stacking sats, guys. I don't even want to pay for AI. Like, I don't want to pay for AI. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of sats. I'm like, I don't know. I just can't seem to justify it. I just can't seem to justify it. Like, I have had a lot of people tell me you should pay for it. It's worth it because like you get better results on all your like your inquiries. You get better results for your images. You like everything's just faster. I just haven't. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I think Tweety Bird needs a Satman mask. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that, Trent. I know this much though, Lauren. One day when we go down and Trent's in Asia doing his thing and we meet up, this day will come. It seems long. It seems like it's going to be a long time, but it'll be here before we know it. Trent's going to get it. We're going to get a tattoo together. Me, him, and Fanny. We're all going to get tattoos. I want to get sleeved up over in Asia. I want to get sleeved up over there. I want to do it though before I leave, like before I leave to come back here, because I don't want to be over there exploring and then have to worry about tattoo healing and then the Vaseline and all that stuff, because now I'm limited to what I can do. You know what I mean? So it would probably be upon departure. I'd probably do it. However, I never really thought about this. I don't know. Are you supposed to fly after you get a tattoo because of elevation? I don't know. I never thought about that. I guess I could look that up. I guess I can AI that. I'm taking a break from scooping concrete. Yeah, I don't know about the dual stream. And yeah, I just crossed 1,600 on TikTok. And for the record, paid version of AI still suck. Okay, well, there we go. There we go. And he knows because he uses them a lot. He knows. So I will not be doing paid versions of AI. Oh, my neck is killing me, man. Dang. What a lazy Friday. Lazy Friday. Tomorrow we got to be at home all day because, dude, for the AC coming, they said you got the windows from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. I'm like, what the fuck? Who gives a freaking window? That's insane, dude. And then for this AC unit to be here, because because the Freon or something like that. I don't know. I don't know exactly. We have to sign for it, so we have to be here for that. So I thought Trent was your AI. Yeah, he is. He is my AI. He is my AI. Yeah. I mean, I can ask Trent anything, and he pretty much can spin up the answers. The one thing good about Trent is he's non-biased. He kind of sits like kind of in the middle. So it's like I ask him a question, and he'll give me an honest answer, a true, genuine, honest answer. And it's never too far one way or the other, which is unique. So yeah, it's I have an AI assistant. I don't need AI, right? Yeah, I have off-ramp radio AI. It's kind of a thing. What's worse than the phone company? Yeah, it is worse than the phone company. It's crazy. They said 8 to 8. I'm like, what the? I've never had a window from 8 to 8 or that long before. Hey, Don, I thought you were going to bed. You hanging out a little longer, man? You hanging out a little longer? I'm physically conservative and socially liberal. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's interesting, without getting too heavy into politics. I do think the left, but I'm gonna go back at Wi-Fi range. But it's the way they're implemented. That's the issue. It's the way they're implemented. Because I'm all about like helping people, all about like things like that. I think it's great, but I just think that the way things need to be implemented and structured need to be better. And as far as freedoms go, yeah, I mean, you guys know I'm about the freedoms. There's no doubt about that. I'm gonna take a seat here. Coming through. Oh my goodness, man, what a leg. guys. I'm telling you right now. Crazy. Dude, we got these hummingbirds. If they start coming around, I'll show you guys. I'll flip the camera. We got these hummingbirds. There's about 7 or 8 of them that come around. They start battling over these 4 hummingbird feeders. But it's so much fun to watch. Here, let me just flip it over and show you. So we sit right here, and like this hummingbird is like damn near spitting distance.
Can I tell you something? Huh. I can do a back walkover.
You can do a back walkover? Okay, show me. Kick it. Kick it. Hey, look at that. Good job. You see, she's get me to bend like that. I'll break. I'll break. But you just need one more sub to 200. Yeah. Don HKL in the chat. Shout out to Don again. Subscribed. And he's from Don is from Indonesia, Trent. Indonesia. Actually, I was talking to Don about you. Yeah, so Don, Off Ramp Radio plans to travel and explore Southeast Asia and potentially also the Philippines. And so it's exciting. It's fun. I think it's important. It's just so important to travel, right? Like we have a cousin, and it's Fanny's cousin, and he's lived in the Bay Area his whole life and hasn't traveled probably other than like cruises or something like that, or going to like an airport or something. He hasn't traveled like more than like 1,000 miles, even not even that, like 800 miles out of the radius of that area. It's just so important to explore and travel. You know, the funny thing is we live in these cities within our states, and hell, some of us haven't even explored our own states. You know, like we've done quite a bit in Idaho, I will admit. We've explored a lot of Idaho. Hawaii was the biggest state we've explored. You just need one more yeah, I know, Trent. I need one more subscription to get to 200, guys. To 200. I never thought I'd get to it. Look at the hummingbirds. Okay. Man, in the evening time they go crazy. Look at that. Fanny's juicing them up. She makes the killer hummingbird food, and they just get all jacked up. Look at him. Getting all amped up. He's battling with the wasps right now. Yeah, this is what we do. We sit and watch hummingbirds. So much fun. It is fun though. I like it. We enjoy it.
Say hi to George.
I think I've been to 75% of the U.S. while working on cell phone towers. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's one of the cool things about like that line of work.
Run around for a little bit and go inside.
But also the line of work of being like a CDL driver. Like CDL drivers, like it's an interesting field, but they
try to get him.
They travel so much.
George.
But it's mostly passing through. They don't always necessarily get to explore the state because they're just like passing through. So
yeah,
you know, truly exploring, probably not, but essentially saying you've been to a numerous amount of states. Yeah.
George.
I think of a remake of The Hangover with Trent, Backpacker, and Jerry in the Philippines. Yeah, shit. It would be interesting. Philippines always makes me a little nervous though, because like I always get nervous of like they get gnarly weather over there, man. They get those earthquakes and the typhoons and stuff like that. Dude, it's insane, man. Philippines and Japan, they both get rocked by freaking weather. I'm late, but finally made it. Hey, what's up, Spaceman? Spaceman and Jack. Spaceman and Jack are in the house. What's going on, Jack? And Spaceman. What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing tonight? We're chilling, man. We're good. It's Friday. It's lazy Friday for us. Chilling. We went into town, picked up some medication, picked up Fanny and Flipper's new glasses. Fanny has bifocals now, and Flipper has new frames. But she has to wait. She has to wait on her frames though. So So we put the order through. So now we have to wait like a week. So she technically doesn't have the new ones yet, but they should be here in about a week. But what's going on with you, Spaceman? What's going on, brother? Thanks for stopping by, man. Doing a mobile tonight. You know how we do it. We're just chilling. Jack, thanks for bringing Spaceman. Exactly. Yeah. You gotta thank Jack. You gotta thank Jack. You know, it's really the animals, guys. Oh, check this out. When we cleaned the house before we left, came back, and my kitchen sink water was on. Come to find out, Flipper says the cat turns the kitchen water on because our cat's kind of bougie and she likes to drink fresh water. So she turns the faucet on with her paw and drinks. And I didn't really trip on it because I noticed the water being on in the past, and I used to just blame it on the kids. I'm like, dude, you guys left the water on. And I'm like, holy shit, flood the house or whatever. And thank God it wasn't on hot because that's just running my bill up. The freaking cat turns the water on. So I'm thinking every time we leave, I need to make sure that water is in the, in the position, the little handle, the little lever is in the position of the cold water. But, I don't know if I like that or not. It's freaking crazy. It's freaking crazy. LOL sometimes. Yeah, Jack. Yeah. Jack. He says, sometimes Jack brings me on. It's gnarly weather in all those countries. It's not just the Philippines. Okay, that's fair. I don't know why I just feel like Philippines and Japan just get rocked with weather. So more glasses for the wall. Yeah, exactly, Lauren. Exactly. Yeah, more glasses for the wall of glasses. Oh no, bifocals. Yeah. That season of life. Yeah. Fanny's, but to be fair, Fanny's is more so because of her cancer. It just degrades like her body, like her vision, her hearing, her joints, things like that. The chemo and radiation, it's crazy because when you get that stuff, you don't realize and get those side effects of all of that until sometimes 10, 15 years later. You notice it over time as your body starts to kind of start degrading because of all that. Her vision's getting a little worse, but she's she's still hanging in there. She's still good. She has youth on her side. You know what I mean? I mean, some people, they develop cancer and stuff like that when they're older, like, in their 60s and stuff, and your body just, it's harder to fight. So, considering she got this, 10 years ago, that's a good thing. So, are you even stacking hard enough if you're not rocking the trifocals? Wow. The trifocals. Oh my goodness. How would a trifocal look? Just 3 levels, 3 layers. It wouldn't go this way. It would go this way, 3 layers. All right? Look at this, guys. Dang. Looks different on camera. Look at that gray. Rocking it though, huh? It matches the hat. The beard matches the hat. Check that out. That's something, huh? That's kind of cool. Yeah, the trifocals. That's a thing. I guess that's a thing. We gotta, maybe we'll get to that point where we need trifocals. Trifocal, fucking Trent. That's so funny. But yeah, so anyways, they have the nonsense in the space, all the doom and gloom, and everybody thinks Bitcoin's going to zero, and it's so foolish. It's so foolish. And everybody's so, I don't know, I've been hearing a lot of price talk lately. Everybody's talking about like price. I see it on X, I see it on Primal or on Noster. I see it on YouTube. And I'm like, I don't care. I just loaded up a shitload of money into my Strike account. Nice good chunk of change in my Strike account. Sometimes it's hard because when you start to see a good amount of money in there, you just want to smash buy. But I like my DCA. And I like the ability to be able to smash buy and set my targets if they hit. So you starting to catch up in the beard. Yeah, I know, Lauren. Damn, Lauren's beating me. I'm almost there, Lauren. I just say this is kids. It's kids, guys. You know that. It's kids. Sometimes I just want to shave it all off. One day I might jump on a stream and I might be gone. Maybe not all of it. I'll have like a goatee. I'll keep it like tight. You know what I'm saying? Like a little like goatee like this. Or maybe I'll have one or the other. Maybe I'll rock the stash. Wow. Just imagine that, guys. I jump on a live one day. You're like, what's up, guys? BTC Backpacker here, rocking the stash. What the hell? I rock a stash. If I rock a stash, Fanny might say I need to go sleep on the couch. I don't know how she'd be if I rock a, I've never rocked a stash. I'm not gonna lie. Should I rock a stash? That's a loaded question. Everybody's gonna say yeah, then I'm gonna have to do it. I'll take that back. I'll edit that part out. We're delete that. I did not ask that question. Wait, is that a Bitcoin channel? I came for the hummingbirds? Yeah. Man, I'm telling you right now, bro. Like in evening time, they start to go off. Like here's 3 of them right now. Here, let me just flip this over and I can talk. So it's kind of hard to. I don't want to dox myself. It looks crappy when I zoom in like that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But anyways, yeah, the hummingbirds are humming. They're just humming around. The hummingbirds are humming. How much Bitcoin to shave your beard? Wow, that's kind of enticing. It would need to be a lot of Bitcoin. A lot of Bitcoin. Not Satoshi's, a lot of Bitcoin. Sharon? What's up, Sharon? Sharon's in the house. Hey, guys, Sharon's been busy. Sharon's been busy. She's a busy woman. She's a woman on a mission, that's for sure. She is busy doing her thing, and I'm telling you right now, Sharon's stacking. Well, I don't know if a lot of you guys know this. Sharon is stacking. I can't keep up with her. It's impossible to keep up with Sharon. I've tried. I'll message her, like, Sharon, this is how much I'm stacking. And she'll be like, oh, backpacker. I already messaged your wife. And this is how much I'm stacking. And I look at it, I'm like, damn. I can't do it. I can't keep up with her. Sharon sets the bar high. Just can't keep up with her. She's setting the bar too high. Great question, Sharon. Yeah. Sharon, what's up? Fanny, we'll forgive you later. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wouldn't that be one hell of a thing? To shave, do the mustache, and then wait for her like when she's at work or something, and then do a fresh live, spin up a live, and she hasn't seen it, and it's just boom, live feed, backpacker with the stash, Fanny had no clue, and just record it. The heat is kicking my ass. Yeah, the heat's kicking my ass too, man. And Sharon, our AC's been out for a month, and it's coming in tomorrow, and I'm freaking stoked. But guess what, Sharon? The window is from 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening. That's the window. Holy cow, these hummingbirds, look at them. I feel like it's different when I record it though. It's like when it's in person, I'm just gonna leave it like this. When it's in person, it's like, it's always better, right? I don't know if I can hear. Like, they're just like all over the place. Dude, there's like tons of them. Sometimes like 7 or 8 of them come down all at once and they start fighting. It's so amusing to watch. I love it. It's like National Geographic, man. I freaking love it. I'm a fan of hummingbirds. It's my favorite bird. So is Fanny. It's our favorite bird. Hummingbirds. They're so cool. We will see a thunderstorm. You're going to see a thunderstorm, or you're going to see a thunderstorm when her ass gets home and sees me with a mustache? Is that thunderstorm? Remember, she knows the seed. Oh, that's true. She's going to take me. She's going to take me. She's gonna be like, I'm like, oh my God, where my sats go? Where'd they all go? Fanny's going to be like, oh, I took them. They're mine now. I'm like, damn, I'm not getting those back. Remember, yeah, that's funny. That's funny. But yeah, so yeah, man, it's been good. Yeah, tomorrow we're just gonna kind of focus around here. I'm gonna mow the lawn, and then we're gonna reorientate our chicken coop. We got to build our maggot larva feeder. Yes, I know it sounds gross. I know, guys. I know. But we got to be sustainable here. So we're going to build that up. I got to build that. And then we're also going to try to get some, build more of the chicken run for the chickens to kind of free range a little more. So yeah, we'll have a full plate tomorrow. We're gonna be busy doing stuff since we have to be here no matter what. Usually we go fishing, but since we're not fishing, we got to be productive over here. So, you know, Fanny will kick your ass. Yeah, she will. Damn, dude. It's like I want it. I would feel like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like some guys can rock this stash because I've never done it before. I think I feel embarrassed. I'm not gonna lie, to be honest. I would think I would feel embarrassed if I had just a mustache. I'd have to let it grow out a little thicker though. You know, I don't want too thin. I would let all of it grow out a lot thicker, you know, and then do the mustache. This is a horrible idea. I don't know why I started talking about this. This shouldn't even be up for discussion. What the hell's going on? Oh, you said you were going to help me as sheetrock tomorrow, though. Damn, Trent, I swear to, Trent, seriously. Oh my goodness, it just flew right above my head. If I was there, I'd help you, dude. Sheetrock sucks, bro. Sheetrock sucks. It's heavy. You got taping and mudding, and then yeah, it's. Are you doing the whole roof, or are you doing just that area? You're just doing the roof, the ceiling, right? Cutting grass on your day off from cutting grass. Yeah, I know. That's true. That's the thing too, man. Like, you know, I always talk about this. I always go, you know, when you work outside or you mow lawns and stuff, then you get home, it's like, you don't want, that's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to do that in my own home, right? It's like, I don't want to do that. That's like being in a cubicle all day long or in an office and then going back home and just staying inside all day. It's like, you've been inside all day. Don't you want to be outside? I'm thinking that's how it works. I've had outdoor jobs my whole life. You know, very small stint of my life I've been working indoors. I've always worked outside. So the freedom of being outside, I can't replace that. I don't ever want to replace that. Yeah, ceiling. Okay. Cleaning the house on your day off isn't fair either. Yeah. I'm not going to lie, Sharon. I'm not going to lie. I do like cleaning. I did a lot of cleaning jobs. I used to clean restaurants. I used to clean offices. I cleaned residential. For me, cleaning is very therapeutic. I know it sounds crazy. I love cleaning. I love doing it. That's exactly how that works. Yeah. It's total opposite. We're never happy, right? Like, oh, someone has curly, kinky hair. And then it's like, oh, I want that hair. Or someone has straight hair. They want curly hair, right? Someone's pale white. Oh, I want to be tan. Like, I guess it's just the nature of humans. Like, we're just never happy and never content with anything. Like, or like, oh, it's summertime. Oh, it's too hot. Why can't it be colder? And then wintertime comes around. Then we bitch and complain about that. I think that's really just the nature of the beast. It's just the way it is. You know, it's totally just the way it is. It's a trip though, how that works. To this day, my favorite jobs I've had was cleaning a school in the burbs of Chicago. I just love cleaning, dude. Like, I don't know what it is. It's super weird. And I've done like janitorial jobs in the past where, you know, you run into some situations that are pretty gnarly, but it never bothered me because in all those positions I was in, I was always able to listen to like music or podcasts and stuff. And so like even with my job now, I listen to stuff I want to listen to all day long. So it's like, yeah, I'm working physically and stuff, but I'm getting paid and I'm educating myself or learning or like listening to something. So it's like, and I don't have to answer to nobody. I don't have no one to babysit. You know what I'm saying? It's like accountability is all, you know, it's all in my hands. Like, you know, if I do something wrong, then it's on me. To this day, let's see. What the fuck, backpacker? Get your ass over here and clean my house. Okay. All right. I'll clean the house. And then you can have drinks with funny names with Fanny. Right, Sharon?
Yes, Sharon.
You guys can cook, kill it in the kitchen, do your thing. Guys, do your lady thing, have drinks.
Roller skate
In the kitchen while you're cooking. Right? And I'll just clean. I'm good with that. I'll be more than happy. And Fanny knows. I like cleaning. It's like sometimes we go through our phases. Let's just be real. Sometimes we're just like, yeah, I don't want to clean. I mean, that's just natural.
Oh,
right? But hey, what's up, Kev? Kev goes, yes. What's up, Kev? He says, sorry, Kev, I'm not cleaning your house. I'm not cleaning your house, Kev. I might do Trent's. I might do trans.
Why wouldn't you do Kev's?
I don't know.
Because it's too big.
Well, no, because you gotta remember, Kevin's is Hispanic. You can't clean
Better than
a Latin woman's house because her bar is set too high. Her bar is set. Come on, Kev. You know it's true. You know it's true. You know, you try to clean the house. I'm Puerto Rican. My dad's Salvadorian, right? You clean, and it's just never good enough. Oh, you missed this. You gotta do this. You gotta do this way. It's, oh my God. It's like, what the hell? I can't do it right.
Oh, for my hummingbirds.
So go ahead, backpacker, and tell Fanny your new idea. No, I'm gonna keep it secret. I said, so I go like this to him. I said, so what if you're at work and then I shave my beard off and everything, and I just have a mustache.
You would
and then I wait to record as soon as you're pulling up. And we go live. She's looking at, oh fuck.
Okay.
What? Oh, bullshit. You didn't, okay?
Yeah, sure.
What do you mean okay? How would you really react to that?
I would probably keep driving.
She keep on driving. You don't fucking know this guy.
There's a weirdo at my house.
She's gonna call the cops.
There's a motorcycle cop mustache at my house. What about my dirty 30 mustache bash?
Oh shit, yeah. So when we were in Hawaii, when Fanny turned 30, we had a dirty 30 mustache bash, and so we had a bunch of mustaches that were some were adhesive, you know, and then some had like a popsicle stick with a mustache. And everybody was wearing different like mustaches and stuff. So the girls all had mustaches. Fanny had handlebars.
Biker handlebars.
And there's a great image, a photo we love that I don't know if we took it or a friend took it of us. And me and Fanny were looking at each other, and she's like shoving her tongue down my throat with her fucking her mustache on. It's so.
What do you call that?
Handlebars, like a biker, like, you know, biker handlebars. And it was so damn funny, dude.
And we hopped all the bars because it was on the
we went bar hopping, yeah, in Hawaii at beachfront, man. It was great. We had a blast. It was such a good time.
I can see clearly now. I have glasses that work.
Okay, go back. So there you go, Lauren. Yes, I need Fanny shaft, she says.
Oh yes, we'll be shafting it up.
I'm not arguing. I'm like this. I'm cleaning, and I'm like this. I'm cleaning over here. What's going on? I'll go over there. I missed the spot. Lauren. Yes, Kevin's laughing because Kevin knows that was truth. Kevin knows that was truth, right? Kevin knows what's up, dude. Here, but in the background, Pizzle, hola, Fanita. What's up, Sin? Sin Daisy.
Sin for the win.
Sin.
Tell the wifey we say hi.
Yes. Tell the wifey we say hi, son. Absolutely. You got a point there, my guy. Yeah, it's facts, bro. It's facts. And the mom is one thing, but then try to clean Abuelita's house. It's just not possible. It's not possible. Saying hello. Yes, he's not Mexican. That's why he can't do it. Oh, yeah, that's true. It is true, though. It is true. There is a difference. You have like Mexicans and Puerto Ricans and people from Nicaragua and people from Chile and Brazil, all these places.
Do you speak a lick of Spanish?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
I don't. But I have Google Translate. I don't. And they're all different. They will all. They're all different. That's a fact. Did I hear this correctly in the background? Pizzle, are you about to start rocking a porn stash? No. Fanny says hell no. She says no. Not allowed. Lauren, boom. I don't even know how that conversation came up. Holy cow. Yes, Lauren. Fanny was full American chopper on you. Yeah, she was. I didn't mind it. But it was just like, you know those pictures we have over the years, and there's always just those pictures that are just like boom, solidified, like just perfect timing, angle, lighting, just a good photo. It was just one of those ones, man. It's a good photo. I gotta find that. Damn, the hard thing about, we digitize all of our photos, so it's like you have to go back and look for everything. And so I do have everything kind of by year. I've always been good about that. So I could probably go back and filter like that folder to like the month and somehow find it. But yeah, it's Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Lauren, boom. She would drive right to Sharon. Yeah, she would. Yes, she would. I'm telling you, I don't mind. I don't mind. Sharon and Fanny could be best friends. I don't think anybody would argue. I don't think anybody would argue. They are 2/3 of the wrecking crew. You know this. You know this. Dangerous. 2 dangerous women. Yeah, 2 dangerous women. I'll tell you that. Fanny was, yeah, she was. Abuelita will kick you out. Yeah, kick you out once you offer. Exactly. And then you know what she would say? She'd say, "Mijo, let me make you food," because all they want to do is cook all the time. It's such a cultural thing. They just want to shove food down your throat all the time. They're always cooking something, always in the kitchen, always making something. You know, it's one hell of a thing. It's one hell of a thing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Fanny does the same thing. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, cooking. In between, she's cooking. Before she's done cooking a meal, she's thinking about the next meal. She's looking at stuff on YouTube.
The kids are constantly asking me.
Yeah, that's true too. The kids have endless pits. It's expensive to have a fridge with kids though. But we have the cheat code. We have cheat codes. But you know the kids, yeah, they eat a lot. But I mean, shit. So did we when we were younger.
We have a lot of material over there in order to make.
We can make it work, huh?
Yeah.
We can. Okay.
We have the posts that are already in there.
Okay.
So if we turn the coops around, we can make the chicken coop and then do the.
So we have enough stuff to utilize for. Okay. And then we have stuff in storage too.
Yeah, and there's even fencing.
Okay.
So then all we need to get is the chicken wire. Okay. And then there's whatchamacallit's back there. Hold on, let me think of the name. Old pallets.
Okay.
But we could use the wood that's in the storage for the roof.
Okay. Perfect. We can make it work.
Yeah.
I'll take some of that corrugated stuff off of that damn thing over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, facts. Pizzle, are you what we call in this here parts a coconut? Brown on the outside, white on the inside. I am, bro. I am. So here's the thing. Let me give you a quick Cliff Notes version. Mother's Puerto Rican. Father Salvadorian. I was never taught Spanish because my father never spoke it. Because he never learned it. My mother spoke it, but it was never really spoken in the house.
He wasn't allowed to speak it in the house.
Right. My father, so another thing is I don't talk to my parents anymore for good reasons, because they're just not good people to be around. So I never picked it up. So essentially, yeah, you could say that. So yeah, pretty much, yeah, coconut. I like that, coconut. Yeah, I'm a coconut. Wow, it fits. I like that, Sin. With the laughing emoji. Yeah, facts. He says facts. Fanny is my sister from another mother. Yeah. I'll tell you, man, Fanny is a fucking hoot. I'll tell you what. Dude, I'm telling you, she is just how she is. When you guys see her, she's just how she is. When she's in person, it's even amplified. It's more. Fanny's off the hook, dude. Fanny's off the hook. It's a trip, man. It's a trip. Like, we're like, you know how some people be like, oh, like, this is my husband, this is my wife. It's like, yeah, I guess we're husband and wife, like, if we break it down to people, but like, we're just like best friends. You know what I mean? Like, we're just like, shit is just not serious all the time. Like, it doesn't mean our relationship's not serious or we don't take each other serious. It's just like, some people lose that ability to have their significant other, and like, I don't know, like, sometimes, like, when people say they're married, all of a sudden it's like shit changes and stuff. It's like, we're just like best friends. It's pretty dope. I love it. My grandma will do that. Yeah, exactly. Dude, it's a real thing. I'm telling you, grandmas will cook it up in the kitchen. It's just the way it is. You know, like, it's cool. It's a trip though. It is a trip. I think it is a cultural thing though, but like, I mean, let's be fair. Like, if you go to Italy, I'm sure it's the same thing. You know what I mean? And if you go to Greece and you go to all these countries, I mean, you know, that's the one thing I love about music and food is that it's universal, right? Music's universal. I don't understand what the hell they're saying, but damn, the rhythm sounds good. The vibe is good. I like the beat. I don't understand a freaking lick of what they're saying, whatever culture it is. But I'm like, hey, this is what's up. I'm jamming. You know, got a drink in one hand. We're chilling, talking, eating. So that's the one thing, like food and music. I was always been a music guy, and I've always been a food guy. I've always loved food in the sense of appreciating it, you know, of different ethnical backgrounds and stuff like that. Because some people don't. Some people's palates are like straight up, like I won't eat this and I won't eat that and I'm not gonna eat spicy and I you know, some people like are really like that, and it's interesting to me because I'm not, nor is Fanny, you know. But yeah, it's cool. Also remember, Fanny, when you give me the Tupperware in Vegas, oh yeah, you gotta return it clean. Bro, that's facts. No, you know what that is? I'll tell you right now. You go to the hood where we were born up, we were born and raised, you know, Oakland, San Francisco, San Jose, California, Bay Area. Bro, I'm telling you right now. Tupperware is a big deal. People will get stabbed and shot for Tupperware. It's the thing. It's facts. Tupperware, you will get shot over. If you do not return Tupperware, and if you return it dirty, I mean, you might as well not return it at all. It's just a thing. I mean, Kev remembers when Fanny didn't get her Tupperware back. Oh boy, she was serious, huh, Kev? You remember that? Oh my gosh, she was so pissed. Yeah, and actually, I don't want to say the name. He paid for Fanny's Tupperware that he misplaced, but I commend him for that. But she put it on thick, but she wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it's different, you know. There's age differences. You know, when you're older, you know, sometimes you do things a little different than when you're younger and stuff like that. It's all good. But yeah, that was a trip, bro. That shit was so funny. Oh my god! Instead of Charlie's Angels, it's Backpackers Angels. Fanny, Sharon, and Jen. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. If Jen, Fanny, and Sharon went out, and girls' night out, they're having a blast. We all go out. The family, all of us. I'm definitely packing. Gotta pack. Gotta be packing. Gotta protect the ladies. I gotta protect the ladies. That would be one hell of a time. It's like, where would we eat? What would we talk about? We'd probably cover so many different subjects. And yeah, it'd be interesting. That would be interesting, Lauren. Yeah. Backpacker never really seemed like much of a Hispanic name, to be honest. Yeah. Well, my name's Anthony, bro. That's a black name. As far as I'm concerned, Anthony is a black name. But half of my family's black. My family's fucking huge. And it was a trip because when Fanny first met my family, she's like, dude, you got like a lot of black people in my family. I'm like, yeah, because Puerto Ricans, to be fair, Puerto Ricans are kind of like, they're like half black, half Hispanic. Puerto Ricans are like Dominicans. They're like the black of the Latin culture. I could be wrong. But that's the way I've always seen it. Lauren, yes. My mother thinks pepper is hot. What's up, Satman? Satman's in the house. Damn, look at that. What's up, Satman? Pepper is hot. Yeah, it's true. Some people think like it's. I think it's crazy, but I mean, I try to stay open-minded, you know, and fair. Like, you know, when me and Fanny, when we'll go try like a new Thai restaurant, I said, they're like, oh, Thai spice 1 through 5 on my site. I'm like 10. Oh, you like Thai spice 10? And I'm like, yeah, Thai. I want it how you like it. I want it hot. And they go, oh, you sure? And I'm like, yes. And they come out. And that's how I can tell a Thai restaurant. If it ain't hot, if it's not like how I feel like if I, you know what I'm saying? Like I want it, like I want that oomph. Then I'm like, I don't know if I can go to this place again. That's my gauge on Thai food. Literally. If I get some Thai plate and they don't like mix it within the food, like in the noodles and everything, and then give me some on the side, I'm thinking, I don't know. You're probably gonna get a review of like 3 stars. Like I tell them, cook it in the noodle, in the dish. You know what I'm saying? And I want it on the side too, please. And I say, I'm nice. We're nice. You know, we're not all like uppity and stuff. But I just know how I like my Thai food, or even my Indian food, right? With the curries and stuff. I want that hot. I need the spice. And I get serious about that kind of stuff. You know, it's just one of those things. You know, you like something. You know what you like. You know, and then the thing is Fanny and I are like this. when we go to a spot, and if it's our first time going there, and you screw up that first time, it's a wrap. We ain't going back. And we don't. I won't go back. I will not go back. Because if I go back again, it's like shame on me. Right? And then I get mad because I just spent, you know, X amount of dollars on a dish, and I'm like pissed off because it's not right, but it's like it wasn't right the first time. I don't know if I'm wrong on that. No, you guys let me know. You guys let me know. I don't know if I'm wrong on that. Lauren LMAO, more like Hell's Angels. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Hell's Angels. I like that. Someone would get arrested. Yeah. Yeah, someone's definitely going to get arrested. Stabbed or shot, maybe. I don't know. I mean, potentially. Yeah, someone's getting arrested. Someone's going to jail. Someone might be doing a walk of shame. I don't know. Satman, your mom is hot. Wow. Satman, did you hear that? Satman, you just missed Trent. Yeah, Trent was just here. It's my neighbor. Yeah, Trent is a bot. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I get Satman in here. I get the Bitcoin technician, and I get Off Ramp Radio. I think they might be the same person. I'm not quite sure. Haven't figured it out yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. But they all have different personalities. You know what it reminds me of, Sin? It reminds me of Mankind in the WWF. You had Cactus Jack, Mankind, and Dude Love. Right? If you know, you know. That's how Satman, the Bitcoin technician, and Off Ramp Radio is. Just like Mankind. Right? No, papi. I know black, papi. A lot of Dominicans and Boricuas. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness, it's so true. It's so true, Sin. Oh my goodness. But you want to know what, to be fair? I know like Spanish, and I say this, but what I'm trying to get at is that there's harder languages out there. I think Spanish is definitely one that could be picked up, but I don't want to. I want to speak it the Central American way, right? Like I want to speak it the Cuban, the Dominican, the Puerto Rican way, right? It's like a slang. It's like a little bit more of a slang. You know what I mean? It's different. That's how I want to learn it, and I don't know if that's a way you can learn. I wonder if you almost like, because like the way like Mexicans speak Spanish is like hella different than the way like everyone else speaks Spanish. So I would want to learn it with that particular dialect. I think I'll be able to do it because I can roll my tongue fine. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do it. Like I don't know how to speak it, but if I said a word, I can like roll it. I can say the words. I just need to actually do the homework. Oh, my buddy and I went to Ethiopia restaurant, and the waiter asked if I wanted his hot or white boy hot. Yeah, that's hella funny. Dude. You know what? I will admit this. Out of all the people from like actually Africa, like the country of Africa, all the different countries and everything, bro, they got personality. They're funnier than shit. They are funny, dude. They're so damn hilarious. I think it's awesome. Yeah, we watch a lot of like these videos of like people that move to other countries and they buy like houses or land and they start building on them to like make it like their like, you know, like their retirement homes and stuff like that on YouTube. And what was I looking at the other day? I was looking at Greece. Damn, dude, Greece is nice. Greece is like a sleeper. I was like, oh man, Greece. I go, what the hell? Shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know. The world's just so big, man. So big. Is that not why you chased Fanny? That is true. Yeah. Fanny could cook. Fanny, so we were best friends. I don't want to go too much down the rabbit hole on that one, but long story short, yeah, Fanny cooked a meal for me. And I said, damn, that fucking food was good. And you know, people will say, "Oh, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach," and I'm like, you know what, man? That's, I don't know. I think it's pretty accurate. I think you can tell me one guy don't like to eat, right? You can tell me what guy don't like to eat. Like to come home to a nice meal. Woman can cook a nice dish. And not saying that's all she's. I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna do the chauvinistic thing. I'm not doing that. But, bro, like that's a thing. Like that's a thing. Like I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Yeah, she can get down in the kitchen, boy. She can get down in the kitchen. Yeah, you're right, Lauren. Yeah. That's part of it. But yeah, you know, because we were friends, then became best friends, and then you know, amplify from there. Fanny had a bunch of friends. See, Fanny didn't know I liked her. We can go down this a little bit. Fanny didn't know I liked her, so I was, you know, with some of her friends in like more of just a physical way, kind of like got turn and burn. Like, okay, this one, that one, boom, whatever. This one sucks. This one was a dead fish. You know, like just like whack, you know, all that jelly, but didn't know how to use it type stuff. And then it finally got to the point where I was just like, I'm like kind of tired of this. And Fanny still didn't know I liked her. And so one of her friends comes out one time. She goes, "Hey, is he gay?" She goes, "No, what are you talking about?" And Fanny goes, "No, he's definitely not gay." And she's like, "Well, he don't want to like do nothing." And I think at that point I was just tired of doing that, and I kind of wanted to like kind of just wing off that and kind of like focus on Fanny, you know. And then we just kind of got like more closer. I was like putting in more and more effort, you know. And then long story short, when I told her, you know, you think we can be more or whatever, and there's a little more details in between, but yeah, so so we were just best friends. We just played video games together. Fanny was on parole. She just got out of prison. And then, and so she had to lay low, and so she was working like 2 jobs and stuff. And then, so she would go to work and come home, you know what I'm saying? Like and she wasn't even supposed to be out of the county that she was in. Like she was in a whole nother county. She wasn't supposed to be out of that county. So like that was already a violation of like parole, you know what I mean? So we just tried to pay her restitution off hella fast, you know, because her parole was essentially done. She was just kind of having to catch up on restitution. So she paid her restitution off, and then when she paid her restitution off, shit was done. So then we have to worry about that no more. And then we like kind of turned it up a notch, and then, you know, moved in together and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a trip. Is that not why you Chase fan? Yeah. Bang, bang, the Sat Man, Cactus Jack, the technique. Yes, exactly. Sin? Singer Baba 440 from India. Hey, Singer, what's up, man? Singer, how you doing? Hey, thanks for stopping by. I remember you came by last time. What's going on, Singer? How you doing? India, we were just talking about Indian food. I love Indian food. And I got some mango lassi not too long ago after I think we were talking about that. Oh, I love that stuff. It's amazing. It's so easy to make at home. I should start making it at home. Singer Baba, welcome. Yes, I'm trying to see Argentina soon. Hey, or El Salvador. Yeah. 2 beautiful places, man. 2 beautiful places for sure. You have to spend time in the region to speak it with their dialect, because any formal Spanish lessons are taught the proper Spanish. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, right? Like you can't get Rosetta Stone Cuba version or Rosetta Stone freaking Puerto Rico, right? Yeah, that's true. That's how the dialect. That's true, son. Maybe if I listen to a bunch of YouTube videos, I'll get it. Because the thing is, Puerto Ricans are loud. Damn, when I talk, they yell. I'm like, holy cow, dude! Someone like sound like someone's in trouble. And so they're just like normal conversation. Like, yeah, I'm like, holy shit. God damn, calm down. The hell? And that's not even just like Puerto Ricans and stuff like that. It's all different cultures. They have different tones. Like sometimes I think they're yelling, and it's just like, no, this is how they talk. It's normal. And I'm like, damn, that shit's loud. That's loud. You don't need an amplifier. Yeah. Yo, what's up, VHF? VHF, a Packer saying, boom, VHF, what's up? Lauren said, VHF, hello. Scotty goes, same with Japanese dialects. Okay. Lauren, boom, VHF, Scotty, yes. Yeah, man, it's a trip. It's funny, though. It's funny. Yeah, music, man, music. I'm kind of at, I've been putting a lot of music on my iPod. And I hit like a brick wall. Like I just don't like. I need more variety or more music to put on. So I'm having a hard time remembering what I have on there. And then when I'm over here when I'm getting music, I'm like, do I already have that? I'm like, oh, I gotta go look at the iPod. Oh, do I have this? I gotta go look at that. And it's so cumbersome. So I'm thinking what I might need to do, and this is kind of geeky, I might need to create a spreadsheet. I might need to create an alphabetical spreadsheet so I can have like a hard copy to go off of, because I can't keep up and it's hard to go back and forth to get the music. And I'm not doing like the full albums. I'm just doing like, like MJ songs, like kind of really just the ones I like. So I am cherry picking what I like, like I was on I did nothing but funk, right? So I was doing Parliament, Funkadelic, the whole nine, right? And so I'm not getting all my songs on, all my funk songs are like, I'm like, all right, cool, we're good here. And then I'm going heavy Motown. So I'm going Temptations, what I mean? I'm doing something like Mary Wells, and I'm going down that whole thing. So I get all that. But then I'm still missing people in between, right? So I'm like, oh, Atlantic Star. Like, damn, Atlantic Star. I forgot to put Atlantic Star on there. Or damn, I forgot to put whatever. And so I'm just having a hard time with like, I'm not sure how to do it in order to know what music I need to get and keep it like organized. But then I don't want to create too much work either. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, the struggle's real. When you're building your music collection, as I've done over the years, but I want to keep on adding to it. It's just, it gets to the point where it gets difficult. It gets difficult to remember. So I'm kind of running into that issue right now. Fuck spreadsheets. Yeah. She's like, I see enough of those on George Channel. I know, Sharon. I know. I got to figure out how to like be more. It's not productive. It's just maybe be more organized, or like how to. I don't know. I don't know. I'm having a hard time with this. This is like really. It's becoming difficult the more and more. Once you start getting up into thousands and thousands and thousands of songs, you really kind of get to the point where like I don't even remember. I don't even know. And then the hard part is that when I go look and I'm like, no, I already have that on there. Right? Like I thought I had the Beastie Boys on there. I didn't even have the Beastie Boys on there. I thought I had them, and I skipped them for months, not putting them on there. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, I don't have, I like see, and that's what I'm talking about. How many other artists did I skip over? So the struggle's real, man. And it doesn't help that I'm like a perfectionist with like organizing my music with like the song, the titles, correct spelling, and the cover art. You know what I mean? It's just, what's up. What do you say? Vibe up an app to help. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that, bro. I don't know how to do that. So I hear a lot of people talk about vibe coding and stuff, but what do you like? I know you can create a lot of the code in like AI, but where do you input that code to? Because everything that I've seen, like you got to pay for. Like you have to pay for something to generate the app or create the app. And that's, I'm having, like, I don't want to pay for it. I really don't. Like, I'm not going to pay for something like that. Like, if there's free versions out there or something, like, that'll be dope. But that's the issue I've run with the vibe coding and stuff. Hey, Sharon, Agent 99 can help you. Scotty, okay. Scotty, you're being, I guess I summoned Scotty. Right, Sharon? There you go. There's some great art out there. Yeah, there is. I love art. I like art. I just find I find enjoyment in a lot of things. It's just weird. It's a trip. Maybe Sharon vibing a lot. Maybe Sharon vibing a lot. Wow. Yes. Vibe code Sharon. Scotty, boom. Then we forgot about. Hey, Sim. Yeah, I'm all over the place, guys. I'm just rambling on. I'm talking about all kinds of shit. I'm talking about food and talking about mustaches and iPods. I love my iPod, man. My iPod. I got a 5.5 gen. I fully decked out. New battery, new board, LCD. What I do? Solid state drive. But I did still keep the pin dock, the pin connector dock, because I like the nostalgia of the pin dock. I could have switched it to USB-C, but I didn't. And I could have put Bluetooth in it, but that defeats the purpose of the iPod. I like the cord. So that's a sin. I haven't PC, but yeah, I know it was. Yeah, I'm having an issue. It's a hard time. Sharon can help with spreadsheets. Oh, Sharon, you're good at spreadsheets? Jor Mama. I vibe code in Python, which is easily available to install. Just import the code and type the commands to run. Claude generates the Python code, and I just run it on a PC locally. Oh, so Python is like I vibe code in Python. So is Python like an app? Is something I would install on my Windows PC, and then just AI a bunch of stuff, and then import that into Python, and then Python builds the app? Is that what you're saying? Coding language, okay. Because I know Python is coding, but a certain type of coding. Like I think there's like C++, right, and other ones like that, like the older coding, and Python is like one of the more used ones now about programming language. Yeah. Claude generates the Python code, and this run on PC. Okay, so maybe I'm thinking too far into it. I think because I'm pretty let me start over. With technology, I'm pretty hip with it. I can understand things, but when it's something new within a particular area, then I get a little overwhelmed or confused. But then once I get it, it's kind of like, oh, okay, you get the concepts, get the coding, import it, right, and then do it, all right. It gets easier, obviously, but Python is used everywhere. Yeah, okay, Python is really good. Okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's what, I was listening to a bunch of Seed Signer YouTube videos, and I think they coded on Python, and I'm sure with everybody else that uses Python. So, okay. I built a DVD burner from vibe coding, and it actually burns DVDs. Wow. Yeah, my laptop, I rip DVDs like from the library and stuff. Or I used to, but the drive I have in my old dinosaur computer, I run software on there that I've been using for years that I've never updated from back in the early 2000s, and it basically breaks the copyrights and stuff like that, and then I'm able to burn the DVDs and just create copies. It's so easy, and that's what I used to do in high school. I used to hustle DVDs back in the day. I used to make MP3s and DVDs, and I used to sell them to people in school. I made a lot of money doing that, man. Shit, I made a lot of money doing that. And then when torrents were still a thing, but when torrents were around, or still are around, but when they started getting popular back in pre and post Napster, right, with ripping and stuff, or torrent files and everything, I would be getting all kinds of stuff, dude. I just went crazy ripping, dude. I had like stacks. I would put CDs in, boom, 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 like towers. And I'd be ripping, bam, bam, bam. 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. When that CD came out, but I was ripping it. Boom, 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 boom. Printed out the cover, put it in a jewel disc thing. Bam, slanging CDs, dude. I made a shitload of money doing that. I built a DVD burner from, allegedly. Yeah, I mean, I hear it all the time. Like, that's literally the number one thing that people talk about when they talk about, coding and stuff like that. I hear Python. So that's obviously the one to use, But lots to learn still. Lots to learn. A lot of learning. But yeah, man, I just love music. I love movies. I kind of been getting into this whole mode of and you guys heard me talk about this, about getting into the whole mode of owning your media. I don't have any subscriptions. I don't subscribe to nothing. Spotify, YouTube, nothing. I gotta be careful what I say. So yeah, I got workarounds, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so I don't believe in subscription services because I think owning your media is the best way. I don't like subscription services because I believe that's centralized, and I believe owning your media is decentralized. And so, yeah, I've been getting into owning my media more and kind of switching a lot of analog stuff. Radios, corded headphones, VCR, DVD players. Our DVD player, we got a record player, we got records. I don't think that it's always necessarily like ideal in regards to convenience, but there's just something very rewarding about owning your media and slowing down, right? Slowing down. And with my iPod, it was, obviously I had a Walkman, and then I had a CD player, and then anti-skip protection came out, and that was a thing. And then you're lugging a bunch of CDs around, and then MP3s hit the scene, but then iPod really just turned the whole industry on its head. And so iPod for me was essentially really like that music player that changed my life. That just, YouTube was just coming out. You know what I'm saying? And so iPod it just allowed me to, it just really allowed me to escape a lot of things in life at that point in time when I was going through when I was young. And the process of ripping your currently owned CDs, and then doing the Napsters and the LimeWires and the Kazas and the BearShare and you name it, right? Once one shut down, you went to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, and then torrents came out, and then you're just ripping discographies, and then it was like it was just revolutionary. And then my 5.5 gen, because I started off with the iPod Photo, and then got rid of that, and because the iPod 5.5 came out, because they had a better DAC, so better sound quality, and then you can put videos on there. So on my current iPod now, my 5.5, which is a video iPod, I have all my favorite shows, all my favorite movies on there. So like the other day when I was donating plasma, I was laid up, hooked up to the machine, getting my fucking plasma sucked out of me, and I had my iPod there, and I was watching what was I watching? Oh, I was watching Straight Outta Compton. But it was just really nice to not have notifications coming up. I was just me and my iPod, a movie and music, right? And I was just in the moment. And it's funny because the amount of conversations I get with my iPod when people see it in public, it's just so cool. Like some people are like, "Is that an iPod?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh my goodness, man! I remember when I got this. I remember that." I said, "Man, you should get one again." Well, you can still use them? And I said, yeah. So we have good conversation, then we end up talking about music, and then it's just a good conversation happens. Like it's like same thing with the food, right? When you start talking about music, it's not always like, oh, that person sucks, or this music's better, or that genre is better. It's just it's the love of the music. And I feel like we don't appreciate music as much as we used to, because it's just so readily available. Next, skip algorithms, right? Algorithms have killed so much in the industry, within the music, within the movie industry. How long do you scroll through Netflix and all these other video providers trying to find something to watch? You scroll longer than the movie is. You know what I mean? You scroll longer than the movie is. Scrolling, okay, and it's just, I don't know. And then another thing with the iPod, when I'm listening to it, I'm immersed in listening to the sounds, the beats, the vocals, appreciating every aspect of the song. I don't know. I mean, some people may not think about it like that, but man, I do. I love it. It worked fine 20 years ago for everyone. Yeah, it did. It did, man. Look at it like this. Like, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And that's the way I've always thought about that, right? Like Netflix killed the movie industry. But did they? Like, at the same time, they had to change. Like, times are changing. You got to change with the times. It's just the way it is. But essentially, Netflix was the leading horse that killed the movie industry. Waiting for DVDs in the mail. Like, that was dope, right? And then all of a sudden, streaming, and they were the first one. They were the fastest horse in the race. And that's why they're the biggest. That's why they are what they are. Even though they don't always do the best numbers wise, the company's so damn big. Allegedly, yeah. Allegedly. Sharon. I remember taking my BMX bike to the skate park with my anti-skip CD player that was in my child. Yeah. The anti-skip was insane. Anti-skip was insane, bro. It was like a big deal. Like, oh yeah, man. That was just like with VHS, auto tracking. When auto tracking came out, that was amazing. Game changer, right? I mean, all these stages and advancements within technology over periods of time, right? You know, mice when using a PC, right? You had the little ball that would get gunked up. You got to clean it out. Sometimes it wasn't responsive, but then they switched to laser, right? Then it was accurate, right? So all these micro advancements within technology over time, you know, tube TVs, to plasma, to LCD, to OLED, to, you get what I'm saying? Like, so all these advancements. Anti-skip was hit and miss. Oh, really, Scotty? Wow. One more honk from the neighbors by bingo card. We'll be full. Yeah. You got some pretty good neighbors around here. They're pretty good. they're all pretty nice. Pretty nice. Movie industry killed the movie industry. Yeah. That's true too. Hey, Carlos, XRP. Yeah, baby, I love it. I love XRP. I love XRP, Carlos. What's going on, man? How much XRP you got, Carlos? Let me know. I love XRP. But you know what I love more than XRP, Carlos? Bitcoin, baby. Bitcoin. How long you been in XRP? Yeah, Caspa, Sharon. Yeah, Sharon's a whale, Carlos. Sharon, I met a lot of people, but Satman and Sharon, they got a lot of Caspa. Or Off-Ramp Radio. Sorry, Off-Ramp Radio. They got a lot of Caspa. A lot of Caspa there. Yeah. Yeah. It's backwards, backpacker. It's okay. It's okay. Carlos, welcome. Yeah. VHF. What are you saying? What does that mean? Nicked? What is that? What is that, VHF? Guys, this breeze feels good. Yeah, Carlos. So how much XRP do you have, man? Let me know. I want to know. Or you don't have to dox yourself. You don't have to share your stack, brother. You don't have to share your stack. I wonder if I can reverse highlight video, sticker, effects, picker, mute, flip. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. What does this do? Oh, that doesn't work. Yeah. But yeah, man. So, anyways, you know the iPod stuff. But yeah, I just love music. Music is just a huge passion of mine, and so scared poor Carlos away. I hope not. Hey Carlos, what's up, man? Just want to say, with these prices, it's the time to be greedy, folks. For XRP, I think what you're saying. Yeah, I think it's under $1, right? Is that right? Under $1? Yeah, I'm a Bitcoiner, but I'm in the know. I kind of keep an eye on what's going on around the community, if you know what I mean. I may get that on A. Get that on A. What are you talking? VHF, damn it. VHF is using Scotty's keyboard again. Yeah, I'm trying to decipher what he's saying, Sharon. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell. Yeah, oh damn, don't even get me started, Scotty. Yeah, Carlos. So I got some Bitcoin too, sir. A lot, a bit, a little bit. Okay. All right, Carlos. Right on, man. Right on. Good, diversify. Okay, I can respect that. Yeah. So are you stacking, Carlos? Are you stacking? I buy every hour on the hour. And Carlos, if you haven't, press the like button, brother. Press the like button. Like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. This is a mobile live. I do lives on the laptop too. We got laptop setting. We use StreamYard, so we got the chats popping up. We'll cover some topics and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I invite people onto the show if they would like, and people can speak, and they don't always have to show their face. They can just do audio if they want. And yeah, and we got a community here. Hey, I appreciate that like, Carlos. I just seen that, man. So yeah, subscribe, brother. I appreciate that. And yeah, so we just talk our stuff. And listen, here's the thing, bro. I'll be honest with you. Okay, I know there's some Bitcoiners out there that'll talk smack about XRP. You know what? I believe in everybody has the right to have whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? My respect for you went up a lot more once you said you do have some Bitcoin. I'll give you that, because there's a lot of XRP people who don't have Bitcoin. But so I respect that I think that's great. I think it's awesome. At the end of the day, nobody's enemies. We're all in the space together. We're all fighting the corrupt system, right? Don't let him fool you, Carlos. His wife buys hourly. Yeah. My wife does. She stacks, man. My wife stacks. My kids are in it. My kids are in Bitcoin. My wife's in Bitcoin. Right? The whole family. We're all stacking, brother. You saying I can buy Solana now? Yeah, buy it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it, Trent. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be 100%. I think, my mind has changed over some time in regards to looking at people who have altcoins as like an enemy, or people who have altcoins as like not intelligent or something. And to be fair, some people, like for example, like let's say Carlos, Carlos came in, stated his stuff, stood on it, and is respectful. But then you'll have some people, and even in the Bitcoin space, we do this too. We'll come into like a community or altcoin community and just say like, oh, Bitcoin's this and shitcoins and blah blah blah, right? It's fair, but sometimes I'm just tired of like nobody's an enemy, right? We all come to certain things at our own time, at our own pace, and sometimes people find things at different times or levels of their life or different seasons of their life, and some people are doing something, they feel like maybe this is right, and then realize, damn, I've been doing this wrong, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, the hat. Yes, I like that video. Oh, the hat. That's it. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, look at that. Nick O to bit. Backwards. I'm gonna get on that hat. So I don't know how I can switch that. I don't know if it doesn't give me the option to switch my camera or to switch it around like mirror. So at least on mobile. I wonder if when I set up the stream, if it gives me the option to set that up where it goes opposite. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to check that out. I kind of miss the gamble of altcoins. It's fun. It is fun. And to be fair, Carlos, there's a lot of people, and I have good friends that buy altcoins and literally trade them and stuff like that, or wait for those pumps to happen, and then they sell them and buy Bitcoin, which is fine too. I came right into Bitcoin, never had any altcoins. Yeah, you're a rare breed, because I had a lot of altcoins. I had Polkadot. What did I have? Hold on. CRO, crypto.com, the CRO coin. Polkadot, Solana, Cardano. I think that's all I held, and I stacked those hard for a long time, and then eventually I sold them and got into Bitcoin. Bro, I like that. Yeah. Carlos says, I'm so high, I just noticed it's a Bitcoin hat. Yeah, brother, you like that? Come on, Carlos. Come on, bro. You need to get one, Carlos. If you need to get one, bro, I got a guy. Carlos. He might make you an XRP hat. He's a Bitcoiner. I don't know if he'll make you an XRP hat, though. He might charge you extra. I don't know, brother. I don't know. I'm just fucking with you. I'm giving you a hard time, bro. Yeah, liking and subscribing to the channel, bro. I really appreciate that, man. Come hang out. We're all Bitcoiners here. Not gonna lie, we're all Bitcoiners here. But we're fair. We're community, man. We're just good people, all hanging out, talking our stuff. On this channel in particular, I talk a little bit Bitcoin, family, life, music, food, happenings. How's your day going? We kind of just chill and hang out. It's a lounge. In our community, we have people, like 88 Sats Radio, right? Lawrence Stern has made some content. Off Ramp Radio, go check out Off Ramp Radio too. Subscribe to him if you're into music. He does reaction videos. He does this thing. He does good work. Trent, a really good friend of mine. So he's a creator. He does this thing too. And so we all hang out. Kev, 21 Sat Street, if he's still in here, he makes content. And we're just we're all just doing our thing, brother. So all love. When is the merch backpacker? Hey, you know what? You might be onto something. I can't take credit for it now, though. Damn it. I can't take credit if I started coming out with hats or shirts that said Bitcoin backwards. Maybe the dyslexic or people with dyslexia would figure it out faster than anybody. Faster than anybody. Like me, I didn't even realize that. I thought it was like a spelling error on the keyboard or something because I'm dyslexic. Right? Sometimes I feel like my dyslexia hits harder some days or sometimes than others. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. Correction. Trent Caspa is hot and fast Bitcoin. Yes. That's what they say. They say it's a faster Bitcoin. The funny thing is most of those people that believe in that don't know that that we have the Lightning Network, right? Which is basically it speaks for itself. They're like, you can't use Bitcoin in a coffee shop because it'll take you 10 minutes at the counter, right? But the Lightning Network fixes that, so it's cool. In defense, Carlos, it's backwards. Yeah, it is backwards. It is backwards. It's flipped, brother. It's flipped. Proof of work podcast. Yeah. Proof of work, truth of work. If no one has told you, Lauren, that show isn't coming back. Yeah. That proof of work, truth of work podcast will not be coming back. Won't be coming back, unfortunately. But it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. We shall move on to new endeavors. And like I said, guys, for you guys in here, and I said it earlier, I don't know if you guys heard it, I got a guy coming on. And he might be a controversial person. He's been around, let's just say, I think a lot of you might know him. Some of you might not, but I think a lot of you will. There's some controversy with him, but I'm really excited to get him on because we're gonna have some fun. Did not know that. Wow, yeah. I don't know, Trent. How about Trent is one of the two? How about that? Let's just say that. Trent's one of the two. Let's just say it's Trent. Because Trent is going to be coming on. Me and Trent are going to, you guys, I'll say, I don't want to speak for Trent. I don't want to speak for Trent. Say, what? Yeah. I got a guy, we're going to be doing it. And I don't know if we're going to make it a regular thing. But he's highly versed and knowledgeable in trading. He's highly versed and knowledgeable in coding. He's highly versed and knowledgeable within Bitcoin. He's highly versed and knowledgeable within cybersecurity and things like that. Let's just say. And I'm learning a lot. And but I got some stuff in the pipeline, and then I got some stuff I've been thinking about too, Trent. I got some stuff that I've been thinking about the past couple nights. Me and Fanny have been doing some talking, and I haven't messaged you about it yet, but I have some fun stuff that I think that we can do that is enjoyable. It is enjoyable and easy. But to be fair, I know that I know you're busy, and I know you have a work schedule. And I know you got your project going on right now at the house and stuff. So I kind of just let it marinate. But I can hit you up after this call. I'll get you after this call, or after this live. Maybe we can discuss some things. But basically what I'm trying to do, guys, I want to diversify the channel a little bit. I want to utilize and be able to bring guests on. And I want to be able to bring other individuals on that are versed in other areas, or just know different things, or just have kind of co-hosts and have conversations instead of just me just talking into my phone or my laptop and stuff, and cover certain things and get different opinions and stuff. That's kind of what I'm looking to do, and I think it's going to be good. So I'm really excited for that. It's hard to pen. It's hard to structure it. Secrets don't make friends. In case you guys didn't know, Trent just says how it is. You know what busy as Trent is right now. Maybe Satman can step in. Yeah, that's true. Maybe Satman can step in. That's very true. It's kind of like it's like a tag team. Just tag him in. I'm in, buddy. Satman, I'm in. Yeah, it's yeah. So we got some stuff down the pipeline, man, and I think that it's gonna make an overall better channel, and it's just gonna provide value. I think it's gonna provide a lot of value. So I'm excited about that. And then I'm still gonna be doing my normal thing too, doing mobiles, doing one-on-ones on the laptop and stuff like that. But let's bring a little twist, a little something different for you guys. I'll always make time for you guys. Right on, brother. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. I know you, Trent. That's I know you. That's why. I think that's why this is gonna be able to work. I think that's why it's gonna be able to work. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. We'll have some fun, and I think it's gonna be important to. I'm a really big proponent and fan of engaging with you guys in regards to suggestions, opinions, thoughts, ideas, stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, I'm sitting here talking into a phone, and you guys are sitting here listening, and I want to be able to make it so I want to just add an extra layer of entertainment and or information and value. So that's kind of what I got to say about that. You know what I mean? So I'm excited about that. I think some good things will be coming through. Good things will be coming through, people. Now, I will say this. I've been slacking on my vlogs. I'm not going to lie. It's been busy, man. I do the lives Monday through Friday, and then I just really cherish my weekends with the kids and Fanny and fishing and going out. So I just haven't been doing my vlogs. And I'm such a perfectionist with my vlogs where if I don't feel like it's good, I've done vlogs and I've deleted them. Several of them. I'll be the troll. Yeah, there you go. Hey, I like that, VHF. We all need, I need a troll in my chat. I do. I'm on team lawn mowing videos. Okay. I've been slacking on the vlogs, guys. Initially I started off doing the vlogs, and I really enjoy them because I can really hit and pinpoint on a particular subject or topic and kind of really just go into it. It's a different vibe on doing the vlogs than doing lives. I think I still need to do the vlogs. I just think it brings, because if it's just lives, not everybody wants to sit through a full live. Maybe somebody wants to sit, but maybe it's just more digestible for an individual to sit through a 15-minute video. My vlogs used to be longer too. I used to do like 25-minute vlogs. And then I started looking at analytics and said, you know what? People like the shorter 10 to 15-minute vlogs better. It's more digestible. It's bite-sized. They don't have to sit and allocate a long period of time to a video. And so I found that sweet spot of like the 15 to 17 minutes. And that's where I try to keep them. Been there. I've deleted so many videos. You're not alone. Yeah, I've deleted so many videos, and I've actually permanently deleted them. I should have never permanently deleted them. I should have just kept them on like the back burner, and I regret permanently deleting them. Scotty can be the dungeon master and bring his dice. What's your safe word? Hey, yo! Hey, Jenny Legendary's here. Look at this. You guys know her. Hands off my sets. Jenny Legendary and Nico. How are you, Jen? Look at that. I'm so excited to see Jen. Oh, I'm in for a D&D campaign with Scotty. Okay. Okay, yeah, there you go. Are you in for a D&D campaign with Sharon, though, Trent? Are you? Can you do that, Trent? Backpacker wearing a body cam while mowing the lawns, a whole new channel coming up. Yeah, I've heavily thought about doing lawn mowing videos. Heavily thought, but man, when you're out there mowing, man, and you're sweating and you're hot, the last thing you're thinking about is recording sometimes. I've thought about it, bro, because I love watching those videos. What did I just walk into? Sharon? Oh man. Yeah, we were talking about Sharon and Fanny. Sharon likes Fanny Shaft. And I said, hey, I'm not complaining. You know, Sharon and Fanny can have fun in the kitchen. I'll clean the house. Like this, like, you know, wax on, wax off. Like, hey, what are you guys doing over there? Jen, yes. Hi there, yeah, Jen. The generator's here, yes. Jen, if you guys ever run out of power, you could turn on your generator, right? Hi, Lauren. Jenny, yes. Those channels do really well. Yeah, I know they do. I know they kill it, bro. They kill it. I know they do. I know they do. Yeah, and I got the tripod, and I have I could even use the my gimbal, because I can set my gimbal on me so it'll follow me as I'm doing it, so it won't just be a static thing. I can set it so the gimbal is just going with me as I'm going. I can set that up, you know. Hoofty, yes. I don't D&D, not with the dice. Well, not with the dice for 4. Oh, Jen with the hearts. So we officially have Fanny, Sharon, and Jenny. The wrecking crew is in the house, and Jen. So just so you know, we were talking about you earlier. We said, where would we go if it was Jenny, Fanny, and Sharon, and Backpacker? Like, where would we go if we all met up? We would go out to eat, maybe go have some drinks. We could go to a coffee shop. We can do karaoke. I love karaoke. I am not a person who's afraid to get up in front of a bunch of people and start singing. I'm not. I'm just not. I sound better in the shower. That's facts. The acoustics in there are just too good. But I'm not afraid to. I'm one of those people where I can laugh at myself. I can be a fool. And I'm good with it. Agent 99. Party Pooper Scotty. I'm a homebody introvert. Okay, well then we go to the house. We go to the house and we chill. Cook in the kitchen. Watch a movie. We can do karaoke in the living room. We can do the Jerry Maguire across the floor. Assuming you have hardwood. Right? It's just but yeah, so yeah, that's the works, guys. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I got. It moves slow, you know. But I'm openly sharing my thoughts and ideas with you guys. And the other thing about me and Trent are going to talk about some stuff, and then the other individual I was talking about, I don't know if that would be a regular thing. But I know it's going to be a potential live conversation. I want to do it live. I don't want to do a podcast. I want to do it live, right? Because I want to be able to interact with some comments and stuff. And I'm thinking, as a normal podcast is like, you know, usually like an hour long or something. I'm thinking we're gonna gear up for this one to be minimum 2 hours, because I think with answering comments, engaging in conversation and stuff, and not feeling like we need to rush, I think it needs to be like that, because I think there's gonna be a lot of stuff to discuss and talk about. So and like I said, some new software that's open source and it's going to be available to people potentially, right? So stay tuned for that. So that's going to be fun. Not leaving you alone with those 3, armed or not, Backpacker. Yeah, no, man. Holy cow. Jesus Christ. I mean, hey, I'm going to be around those 3 women. I'm going to be alone. I'm going to be around Jenny, Sharon, and Fanny Packer. I'm blessed. I'm like, oh my goodness. Backpackers, angels. We'd literally be the ones defending them. Yeah, that's true too. Come on now, Jen. I deserve more credit than that. Jen is going to be busy visiting me on the hospital. She's convinced I'm going to this week. Yeah. Trent. I don't even know if Trent shared what happened with everybody, but I think Trent had a concussion. Just played it off. He was like, ding, you know, those old cartoons, and you get hit in the head and you get the little thing that pops up. I think that was Trent. I'm like, Trent, bro, you need to go to the hospital if some shit falls on your head, bro. We'll keep falling off ladders. You only get so many free falls before you... Yeah. That's true. Ladders ain't no joke. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of ladders. Not a big fan of ladders. It's not that I'm afraid of heights, but dude, ladders, when you fall, you're just like, you're at the mercy of, I guess, how you fall. If you get a chance to pivot a certain way. We slayed the fish today, guys. With the work you're getting into, Trent, it's a possibility, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Trent is I think Trent's just a daredevil. I think Trent's a daredevil. Okay, I'm gonna get up and walk. I gotta move my feet, and I'm not gonna lie, my ass is getting sore sitting on that bench. Hoofty, how many? But then we let it go. We let them go. Oh, okay. At least 30. Okay, what'd you catch, VHF? What'd you catch? 30. Damn, you got 30 of anything's pretty good. What'd you catch 30 of? Nice, great job. Yes. I definitely had a concussion for a few days. Wow. Really? Yeah, bro. You can't be doing that shit, Trent. You gotta go to the hospital, bro. When that happens, you gotta be careful. You can't sleep. Your ass probably fell asleep not too long after that. You gotta be careful with sleeping when you get hit in the head like that. I had a concussion once from a can of potatoes falling off the shelf at Walmart. Refused to go to the hospital. Not worth it. Yeah, not worth it. Not at all. Largemouth bass and a few pike. Damn, bro. You're catching largemouths and pike at 30? Dude, that's a fun time, dude. Did not want to deal with those medical people, John. Yeah. Well, the thing, I've only had one concussion in my life. I was at a restaurant supply store, and they have these carts, but they pivot when you turn them. It's like in the middle. They swing out, so they turn in the middle, so they swing wide. And I was bent over, stocking. I worked at this place. It was called Restaurant Depot or Jetra. It's a restaurant supply store, and I was stocking some shelves, and a customer swung that thing around, hit me right in the back of my fucking ear right here. And I sort of, bro, you want to talk about seeing Tweety birds? I seen Tweety birds. And I had to go sit down, and sure enough, man, I had the biggest migraine and headache. I felt disoriented, and I actually drove myself to the, it was union based, so we have to go to a certain doctor. And so anyways, yeah, I had a concussion, the whole nine. They gave me a bunch of like fucking Percocets or Oxycontin or some shit like that. I was fucked up. And I just had to chill, man. I had to lay down and just, you have to go through the process. And man, I was pretty messed up. It hurt too. You just feel like your brain's swollen. I'd rather die hungry. I had the memory of Dory for a few. Yeah. I felt like Nemo. I just kept on going in circles. Straight up. Yeah, it's not fun. Not fun, Jim. I throw the pike back also. They are gross. Yeah, you don't want to stick your hand in that mouth. Bite your freaking hand off. I've had like 5 concussions, not counting last week. I wasn't, damn, bro, 5? Whoo, shit. Yeah, concussions ain't no joke. Dude, they were hitting the top water baits. Wow. Dude, that's the best. Bro, top water is my shit. When I go fly fishing, I love dry flies because I just love watching that top water bite. And when we're doing the lakes, I always start off with top water. And if they're not hidden, I'll switch, I'll get some depth, But I always start off with top water everywhere I go, because if I can get fish biting off top water, just watching them hit it is just, bro, it's the best feeling. It's the best feeling. Well, Trent, that explains so much. Between wrestling, football, boxing, judo, karate, TBI, in the military, way too many concussions. Wow, damn, Lauren. That hurts, Jen. Wow, that hurts. Trent and Jenny, I'm telling you guys right now, I said it before, they are fun. They have their moments, and then sometimes it'll go like radio silent, and then they start going at it again. It's just so much damn fun. Because just their personalities, it makes me wonder if they actually met in person, if it would actually be the same. I think it would. I think initially maybe it's like, how some people meet initially, they're just like quiet, or like they don't talk, or like, you know, you kind of ease into it. I think it might be like that initially, but then once they you know, once you get comfortable and stuff, I think they'd start going at it again. I think it'd be funny. Truth hurts, man. Damn, see, there you go. Don't worry, you don't have to worry about not hearing the truth from Jen and Trent. They just tell it like it is. They're like, yeah, hi, my name's Trent, and I just say shit, and it's just the way it is. Oh, hi, my name is Jenny, and I do the same thing. I was like, fuck, okay, here we go. Jen loves me. She won't admit it. They are going to get married. Yeah, I mean, you know, you're so funny, Sharon. I don't think it's the first time any of us have ever said that. We always say that. They're secret lovers, or if not secret lovers, they are. Their paths will cross one day. Maybe Trent gets hurt, and then Jenny comes to the rescue. It makes sense. It makes sense, right? I don't lie, Trent. Therefore, I can't say that. Jen definitely loves Trent. Wow. Okay. Jenny goes, "What the hell?" Makes you wonder who heard who first with those two. Bet they don't remember either. Yeah, you know what it is? It's. Do you ever remember, like, when you were in like middle school or high school? You're in middle school or high school. I got a good wind block right here. You're in middle school or high school, and you had your crush, your you know, and the number one thing was you talked crap to them, right? You would pick on them, bully them, do stuff like that. That's kind of how Trent and Jenny do. That's yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I plead the fifth on who takes the crown, or who wins. I don't think anybody wins. I just think it keeps on rolling to the next conversation. It's so much fun. I think it's fantastic. I think it's great. Look at that, guys. A bug hotel. A bug hotel. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Flipper made that. A bug hotel. She had fun making that. I don't know what's in there. Let's look. I don't know what's in there. I don't know if it's occupied. Yeah, it's occupied. Got some spiders. More spiders. Oh, it's kind of hard to tell. Who's down here on this floor? I don't know. I think we got to fill it back up. For some reason, it looks like a bunch of stuff fell out. Yeah, but that's that's Flippers. She did a good job. She did a good job. Yeah, see, there you see. As you guys can see, we're experiencing it in live, in real time right now. And by the way, guys, let me know, how's the wind? Is the wind a little heavy right now? What's the wind? Let me know. Is it distorting my the sound? Let me know, guys. Trent waved his dick around, and the ladies were like, "Oh, well, that's true." Trent did get. Let's be fair. Trent did get a helicopter the other night. He won 4 spins. He got a helicopter. He did. Yeah. I don't know if he flew away, but he definitely acknowledged it. The wind is kicking, but I can still hear you. Okay. All right. Yeah, so, yeah, man. That's what is this? Wow, this is fun. What does this do? Oh my goodness, my head got bigger. They got these cool effects on here, guys. These are fun. What are these? Extra eyes? How does this work? Ah, it doesn't work because I have glasses on. Look at that. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. But with Sharon, you know what? This is the vibe right here, guys. We're chilling. Yeah, we're chilling. Got the disco for Sharon. Look at this, Sharon. What do you think? I like it. Got the vibe going on. This is kind of cool. Wow. Look at that. I don't even need a green screen. chilling. Oh my goodness, man. We had a sushi bake tonight. I didn't post it in the signal. I'll have to post it after. We had a sushi bake. It was delicious. We had some cucumbers from the garden, the sushi bake. Oh man, it was so good. With some seaweed. I don't know if you guys like seaweed or not. I love seaweed. But it was good. It was good. Alright, yeah, so that's the game plan, guys. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. I don't know if the hummingbirds are going to come down anymore because it's getting too windy. I have a green screen. It's a pain in the butt. Strobe light honey, yeah. I like that. I like that. I have a green screen. It's a pain in the butt. Yeah, the green screens are... We had a green screen too once. We used it for Anonymous's project when he was younger for school. We had like a bunch of bats flying everywhere. And it was pretty cool, I'm not going to lie, but it is a pain in the butt. It's a lot of extra work for, I feel like, a little result, a small result. Send the wind to Oklahoma. I'm over here. It's triple digit heat. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Jen. We talked about this earlier. We haven't had this wind or this cool weather in like 3 weeks. And it is freaking... I'm like... if I didn't have a couple people around me, me and Fanny would be out here naked. I'm not going to lie. Because this feels too good. This feels too good. Send the wind. Yeah, I'll send it. I'll send the wind. Me and Fanny, we've been cooking, man. So this freaking wind is feeling amazing. You guys like the strobe light, huh? That's good. Got the strobe light going on. We'll have another 2 to 3 weeks of triples. Like, wow, yeah. It looks like we're getting a break. I looked at the national weather, and it did seem like you guys are getting hit hard with the heat, and then there's that tornado or whatever, or monsoon or whatever coming through to Hawaii, and that's forcing the change of weather over here on the West Coast, but it's pushing all that heat over to you guys, I guess. I don't know. I sound like I'm a meteorologist. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but yeah. But are the little shits in your complex, Jen? How they doing? They breaking sprinkler heads still? I'm surprised they haven't played Ding Dong Ditch on your door yet. I think Trent called you the Karen of the complex or something like that one time. I don't know. Could be wrong. Or no, he says something funny. He goes, Jenny is the Karen of when we were kids. I was like, oh my god. My green onions don't like the heat. Oh, are you doing indoor green onions, Jen, or are you doing like porch or balcony or lanai style green onions? You got cameras? Oh, okay. So they know better. They know better. And if they didn't, they're gonna get caught. And by the way, whatever happened to those little fuckers when they did that, man? That's not cool. Busting sprinkler heads. That's a pain in the ass, and that costs money, man. You got to get irrigation guys out there, and irrigation guys aren't cheap, dude. When I do irrigation work, it's minimum $150 just to show up. I'm just showing up, and I'm getting $150. Like I'm like not like, and then you want me to dig? It's like that costs more because it's like Pandora's box. When I start digging, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna run into. I don't know where the break is at. I don't know what pieces I need, right? So irrigation, there's good money in irrigation. Good money in doing it as a side job or as your own business. When you work for a company doing it, you're making peanuts to the dollar of what the company's making, because you're just getting an hourly. You know what I'm saying? So irrigation work pays off well. I do have a guy that I subcontract out for a lot of my work, the stuff I can't get to, but on the smaller stuff I try to get to, make good money from it. That Karen joke was funny. It was a good one. It was a good one. Just send that crap to the office and let them deal with it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, hopefully something happens. Don't mess with Jenny. Yeah, you can. You can't mess with Jenny. You just can't mess with her. Yeah, until you guys found it that it's 2 to 3 years old. Yeah, until you... Oh, yeah. The kids were 2 to 3 years old, unsupervised, and kids slightly older than them essentially babysitting those kids. Fuck. Fuck that, dude. That's crazy. So we have some people over here that they let their kids play in the water irrigation canal. So that thing gets full and the water's flowing pretty quick, and there's like a tunnel that goes underneath. Those little kids get in there. They're older now, but when we first moved in here, like 5 years ago we got here, they can get swept up under there, man. Kids can drown and stuff, and the parents are nowhere to be found. One of them lost their kid for like 4 hours. Freaking the sheriff's department was here. Everybody's here looking all over the damn place. The kid was hiding in a bush. And then one of the kids, like, it's just crazy. It's just craziness. Yeah, thanks, Hoofty. Oh, those kids could die. Yeah, they could, Jen, 100%. It's scary, and we tell them, don't go over there, don't do this and that. But it's, and then we go. Then you see the kids' moms coming over, and it's just a screwed up situation. I don't know how those kids are still with the parents. I think those kids should have been taken a long time ago, but I don't know. You know the way the system works, man. You know the way the system works. It's really unfortunate. But anyways, all right, guys. Well, we're 2 hours and 10 minutes in. I'm gonna go hug my wife, give her some love, chill with the kids, probably go watch a movie, probably go take a shower, and do our thing. Same reason we tell people not to seek shelter from tornadoes and storm drains. All the rain. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Get swept away. Exactly. No, you're not wrong. You're 100% right. 100% right. Let me go see where Fanny's at over here. I think she's setting up her water real quick. I'm gonna jump off so she can do the sign off with me. Fanny's gonna do the sign off with me right now. And guys, check this out. Look at. They put their hands on the house. That's pretty cool, huh?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. I think we should all do it. I think we should all put our hands right here, like this. Fanny's, Flipper, Holler, all of us, all right here. I think we're gonna do that. But we'll do the sign off. So, hey, look at, hey, look at Fanny. She has the attire to match it.
Oh yeah, my hippie shirt.
The hippie shirt.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's such a comfortable shirt.
VHF.
Boom, boom, boom. They all lost.
Jen, what's up?
Yeah, Jenny's in the house. Yeah, so we had a good turnout tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. 2 hours and 12 minutes. A little longer than we normally go, but we're doing our thing. So, Fanny and Backpacker here. And until next time, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.